Whether you have been dating your partner for 6 months or have been married for 5 years, relationships are created from commitment and are continued due to mutual respect and effort. While every relationship is different, no relationship is perfect. All relationships go through ups and downs, as do people. No matter how strong your relationship is, maintenance is important. Even great relationships can become complacent or stagnant if you don't put in the work. So putting some effort into finding ways to improve your relationship can be so important for making in the long haul. On the most basic level, you want to make sure you're getting enough quality time together. Every relationship is unique and people come together for many different reasons. Part of what defines a healthy relationship is sharing a common goal for exactly what you want the relationship to be and where you want it to go. And that's something you'll only know by talking deeply and honestly with your partner. However, there are also some characteristics that most healthy relationships have in common. Knowing these basic principles can help keep your relationship meaningful, fulfilling, and exciting, whatever goals you're working towards or challenges you're facing together. Welcome to Beyonce. In this video, we'll be learning about some surprising ways to improve your relationship. And before we begin, if this is your first time here, join our community, subscribe to Beyonce, and hit that bell for more amazing tips like this one. Many couples focus their relationship only when there are specific, unavoidable problems to overcome. Once the problems have been resolved, they often switch their attention back to their careers, kids, and other interests. However, romantic relationships require ongoing attention and commitment for love to flourish. As long as the health of a romantic relationship remains important to you, it is going to require your attention and effort. Also, most marital arguments cannot be resolved. Couples spend year after year trying to change each other's minds, but it cannot be done. This is because most of their disagreements are rooted in the fundamental differences of lifestyle, personality, or values. By fighting over these differences, all they succeed in doing is wasting their time and harming their marriage. Here are some of the most important factors couples need to focus on to improve their relationship. By doing these 12 best simple ways to improve your bond, you won't only ensure a quality relationship with your partner, but you'll also prove that you are determined to work for one. Number 1. Communication. Ask your partner something new. Communicate openly and honestly. Good communication is a fundamental part of a healthy relationship. It is the key part of any relationship. It requires constant attention. It is the determining factor of success for every relationship. Talk about your day and the things that both excite or worry you. When both people know what they want from the relationship and feel comfortable expressing their needs, fears, and desires, it can increase trust and strengthen the bond between you and your partner. When you experience a positive emotional connection with your partner, you feel safe and happy. Number 2. Share when you are feeling down. When you're feeling your most vulnerable, make time to touch base with your partner. Real intimacy comes from letting your guard down and allowing your partner to witness you in a less than stellar light. So take those moments of struggle or doubt and turn them into a bonding experience. Number 3. Express your appreciation. The comfort that a relationship brings is the reason we tend to overlook what our partners do and treat their acts of kindness as forms of expectation instead. To put it honestly, your partner doesn't have to fill your gas tank or buy your favorite ice cream, but he or she chooses to, and your acknowledgement of this type of effort will reinforce your partner to be thoughtful and remind you to feel thankful. Number 4. Remember the small things. Another way to add meaning to your conversation is to truly listen to what your significant other is saying and talk about it in the future. If your partner mentions a conversation that he or she wants to have with a manager, take note on your calendar and remember to ask about it the day of. The fact that you're able to refer back to the topics and details that your partner spoke about is one that will touch him or her. Overall, it is the little things that mean the most, and there's no better way to show this than starting with your relationship. Number 5. Designate a monthly date night. Never underestimate the power of a date night. Among both of your busy schedules and non-stop responsibilities, the most foolproof way to guarantee that you make time for each other is to set a night every month dedicated to doing just that. Celebrate the good times together, regardless of if you're looking to spice up your relationship or wanting an activity that doesn't include Netflix. The commitment to go on a date is one night, but the happiness that comes from it will last much longer. That is a very positive thing. Making them a regular occurrence will help keep your relationship strong. Commit to spending some quality time together on a regular basis. No matter how busy you are, take few minutes each day to put aside your electronic devices, stop thinking about other things, and really focus on and connect with your partner. Number 6. Show your affection. Many couples find that the face-to-face contact of their early dating days is gradually replaced by hurried texts, emails, and instant messages. While digital communication is great for some purposes, it doesn't positively impact your brain and nervous system in the same way as face-to-face communication. Sending a text or voice message to your partner saying, "I love you," is great, but if you rarely look at them or have time to sit down together, they will feel you don't understand or appreciate them, and you'll become more distant or disconnected as a couple. Number 7. Be a good listener. While a great deal of emphasis in our society is put on talking, if you can learn to listen in a way that makes your partner feel valued and understood, you can build a deeper, stronger connection. There is a big difference between listening in this way and simply hearing. When you really listen, when you're engaged with what's being said, you'll hear the subtle intonation in your partner's voice that tells you how they are really feeling and the emotions that they are trying to communicate. Being a good listener doesn't mean you have to agree with your partner or change your mind, but it will help you find common points of view that can help you to resolve conflict. Number 8. Do some traveling and experience other cultures. Going on vacation to a place you've never been before is almost enjoyable and relaxing, and with your partner, it helps you associate those feelings of fun, enjoyment, and relaxation. Being able to enjoy yourselves free of stress and your usual obligations, all while experiencing a whole new culture, will help strengthen and revitalize your relationship, and you may learn some new things about each other you never knew before. Number 9. Support each other through ups and downs. It is important to recognize that there are ups and downs in every relationship. You don't always be on the same page. Sometimes one partner may be struggling with an issue that stresses them, such as death of a close family member. Other events like job loss or severe health problems can affect both partners and make it difficult to relate to each other. You might have different ideas of managing finances or raising children. Different people cope with stress differently, and misunderstandings can rapidly turn to frustration and anger. Life stresses can make us short-tempered. If you're coping with a lot of stress, it might seem easier to vent with your partner and even feel safer to snap at them. Every person works through problems and issues in their own way. Remember that you are a team. Continuing to move forward together can get you through the rough spots. Be open to change. Change is inevitable in life, and it will happen whether you go with it or fight it. Flexibility is essential to adapt to the change that is always taking place in any relationship, and it allows you to grow together through the good times and the bad. Number 10. Organize your finances. Do you want to take a trip, buy a home, have kids, own your own business? Do you have specific retirement wishes? Don't limit yourselves to what you can achieve in the present. Be curious about your partner's desires and hopes. Money is a huge source of stress between couples, so it's important to make sure you're on the same page financially. It can help to approach financial goals and obstacles together. When it comes to finances, ego can quickly take over, but good relationships cannot be built on trying to beat your partner. The best way to remove the challenge against each other is to make it a team challenge and support each other instead of comparing. Start out by putting all information on the table. That includes all debt, all obligations, all sources of income, various types of accounts already existing, any property owned, and so forth. Full disclosure is critical to build as a trust and work as a team. Number 11. Focus on having fun together. When did you last had fun with your partner? Couples are often more fun and playful in the early stages of a relationship. However, this playful attitude can sometimes be forgotten as life challenges start getting in the way or old resentments start building up. Keeping a sense of humor can actually help you get through tough times, reduce stress, and work through issues more easily. Think about playful ways to surprise your partner, like bringing flowers home or unexpectedly booking a table at their favorite restaurant. Playing with pets or small children can also help you reconnect with your playful side. You may also utilize some games involving get-to-know-you questions in order to learn more about your partner. You might be surprised how much you don't know about each other. And the most interesting part in a relationship, number 12, kiss more. A lot of couples underestimate the importance of kissing, which is a shame because it is the perfect way to establish intimacy and it is the most important act of foreplay. Before you go in all guns blazing, make sure you're taking time to find out what your partner enjoys. On dates 2 and 3, you're slobbering all over each other on the throes of passion. But years 2 and 3, it's a small peck on the cheek or lips if you're lucky. People stop making out, stop showing each other desire, and in turn, stop feeling desirable. Keep the kissing alive. Experiencing things helps you grow as a person, and when you can share those experiences with someone, particularly someone who loves doing the same things as you do, you grow together. Ultimately, it is our experiences and memories that help shape us as people. When you share experiences with your partner, you are in effect being shaped, evolving, and growing together. Want to feel loved and get deeply connected with your partner? Learn how to build and keep a romantic relationship that's healthy, happy, and satisfying. Would you have any other tips and tricks for maintaining the health of your relationships? Share your wisdom in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give us the big thumbs up. Subscribe to Beyonce and hit the bell so you'll always be updated whenever we upload helpful videos like this one. Oh, and remember, sharing is just one click away.